Can we have better rates?
No.
Can I get better PvP?
No.
Can I have better summoning animations?
No.
Can't you say anything else but no?
Try asking again.
Can I have a better filler pool?
No.
Please watch the full video before commenting saying that I am hating on this game. I love this game and its community, and I am solely expressing my thoughts and concerns with the state of it. Thank you and enjoy, my friends. I am high as I've ever been. Play that shit.
I'm high as I've ever been, higher than heaven sits. Roll up my weed and think about my exes and jealousness, how to stay current and relevant.
What up, homies? It's your boy Ray, and welcome back to an episode of Bleach Brave Souls, but kind of a rant video. So I'm gonna go off the top of my head today. Some stuff is gonna make it in the video, some stuff isn't. I don't really know everything I'm gonna be talking about today, but we're just gonna flow for about 10 minutes, see what conclusion we can draw, and I want you guys to let me know your conclusion by the end of the video. So as you guys know, the 5th year anniversary is among us, and with that, Klab has a lot of responsibility, and I don't think Klab has been owning up to the roles that they should be in this community, because we are not being treated equally. And I think one thing that we can all come together, all of us, the community, the Reddit community, the YouTube community, is that Klab doesn't care about their player base or their fan base. And I know people are going to say, who are you to talk? I know I've been gone for a while, but dude, did I come back at a pretty important time, because it is crazy to see what is transpiring in Klab's community and their lack of communication with their community, because without us they would have no game. We make Bleach Brave Souls so popular. It is one of the top 20 most paid for gacha games of all. I think it's like number 10, bringing in a few $1 million a month. And I think that's simply the global side, not even the JP side of things, which I'm sure has its own huge market in Japan, considering how popular Bleach is and how popular it's going to be getting when the anime makes a full return. But I just think Klab is becoming very greedy. I think they've been greedy for a while, but I think now people are really starting to realize that they are losing a lot of opportunity, and they're going to be losing their player base if they continue this, because there's just a lot of things that they are doing wrong, and I want to dive into some of those and break those down with you. So let's start off with the big one, TapJoy. TapJoy is one of the worst routes that Bleach Brave Souls could have taken. There is so many implementations of successful free ways Bleach could have gone about things, but they went with one of the worst companies and the worst brands, TapJoy.
First of all, congratulations, Mr. Krabs.
Hello, I like money.
What inspired you to build a second Krusty Krab right next door to the original?
Money.
Probably because they got a big contract, since they probably came to TapJoy saying we have 50 million players or 30 million players, however there is now. And TapJoy is probably just like, holy, like, give me that, like, give me some of that. So they implemented TapJoy, and at first I thought it was a cool idea. When I first activated, I saw a bunch of cool ways to get orbs, download this and that, but the more you look into it, the more you realize what a scam and how shitty it really is, because all the free ones that just require you to download an app are 1 to 3 orbs. You gotta understand that if we average that at 2 orbs, okay, 2 orbs per app you download and run, there's only about 15 different offers. Okay, 15 times 2, boys, is 30 orbs. That's one single for all that effort for downloading 15 different apps and running them. You're only getting, or 12, sorry, you're only getting one single out of that. They should have made it 25 orbs per, or 5 orbs per, or 10 orbs per, if they were going to make it legitimate like that, because I would have downloaded all of them apps if it was 25 per. That would have been worth it, boys. The big offers, the 200 to 600 offers, there's only a few that I know confirmed work. The one with the zombie game where you have to reach headquarters level 23 and you get about 394 orbs, or the Raid Shadow Legends one because I know it was Nero did it and he got it, but he had to play for about 10 hours of grinding to get that. So worth it for 10 hours? In my opinion, yes, because 394 orbs, at least for Canadian, is about $70. So to save $70 for 9 hours of playing while you're out of tickets is pretty worth it in my opinion. But those are the only two offers that I believe are legitimate. The survey ones, unlegitimate, because any survey offer, what they do is they will hit you with this survey was not fit for you or is unavailable after you completed it. Please try again. Please try again. And they'll spam you with surveys, making a profit off of you while rewarding you absolutely nothing in return for all your time and all the stuff they're gonna data mine off of you and information they're gonna steal from you is pretty sketchy. Speaking of sketchy, let us actually discuss the other offers, the one where you have to sign up for websites and put in private information and credit card information. If I'm gonna have to spend $50 on an ad, I might as well just buy directly from Bleach Brave Souls. Why am I gonna go through a third party with the risk of my information being leaked, my information being stolen just for 400 orbs when I could just buy that through the game itself for a little bit more money, 100% safe and secure? TapJoy route is the worst route Bleach could have taken, and they're absolute sellouts, and you can't change my mind on how scammy TapJoy is. There's so many different articles talking about how TapJoy is illegitimate, how it doesn't work. Yes, some offers work, but most of them do not work. I tried the gambling ones, the ones where you have to play like a lottery game. All 5 of the games I downloaded are the exact same clones of themselves with different names, and they all are like reach level 200 for 700 orbs. If you reach level 50, you get 1 orb. So I let it autoplay for literally 3 hours, and I only hit level 45, and I ran out of coins, and I had to buy more coins. Not that I did, but if I wanted to continue for 1 orb at level 50, I would have to buy more coins. So any of those game ones might not work, and if they do work, they require days and weeks of playtime to get. So if you want to run it in the background, maybe over the course of 1 week to 2 months, feel free. But to me, that isn't worth it. That is not worth your time, your effort, and your energy for that amount of orbs. TapJoy is a scam. Klab are sellouts, and that is very disappointing. But that's not the worst thing they've done. It's pretty bad, but it's just also their disregard for their player base. So let's hop into the next topic, which is 5th year anniversary. The 5th year anniversary is supposed to be the hypest time in Bleach Brave Souls. We are celebrating 5 years of this game, 5 years of BBS content, BBS gameplay, and just Bleach in general. To all the OG Bleach fans that just love this show and don't want it to die. This is like, well, I mean, I know that the manga is returning, but before that, this was like our last hope of BBS, of Bleach returning, was how well Bleach Brave Souls does, because with no reruns and no premiering of any anime or movies at the time, besides some live action ones which had a lot of mixed reviews, Bleach had no hype around it besides Brave Souls. And when manga and 1000 Year Blood War got licensed, that was a very hype time for us. And 5th year is just as hype, if not hyper, because each year it should get better. And if you compare Bleach Brave Souls to other gacha games that it's competing with, such as another one, which is the top one, I know people don't like this game as much, but it is indisputably the top game by a landslide marketing wise and sales wise, is Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle. And their 5th year anniversary banner was, I was gonna say the R word, but it was ridiculous, boys. It was ridiculously good. It rewarded a lot of players, a lot of free stuff was giving out, and the banner was OP. They released super hype characters, and they released them on amazing banners. So even if you didn't pull them, the fillers were also great units. But for Bleach, they don't do that. They literally hide good characters behind shitty fillers and shitty banners. Why did we get the old step-ups for a 5th year banner that has worse rates than normal banners? Why do you lower the rates for a special time of the year? You should be hiring the rates since it's once a year, Klab. It's one time a year. You can risk losing a little bit of sales in order for us to pull more characters. Because you know what we do when we pull the new characters? We play more. You know what we do when we don't pull characters after 4,000 orbs? We quit. A lot of people don't want to play this game because of the shaft that they received. And like I said, being shafted is normal in any gacha game. But the way it feels in Bleach Brave Souls, I believe, is the worst one because just terrible dupes, terrible rates. You hide a great Ichigo and a great Byakuya next to 8 terrible fillers, and on top of those fillers, you add a 2% chance, which I personally believe is higher than 2% chance to pull a premium pool character, which shouldn't be a thing. If you're gonna do it like that, make it exclusive, make at least an anniversary banner exclusive to the new units. And it's an anniversary banner. It should have been Byakuya with Ichigo, with all the old anniversary characters, to say the least, and maybe some 1,000-year Blood War characters. What's wrong with throwing Toshiro, 1,000-year Blood War Sajin, 1,000-year Blood War Shunsui, 1,000-year Blood War Byakuya? What's wrong with throwing all those old 1,000-year Blood War characters in? They're still good and relevant characters. Maybe not as relevant, but they're still good in their own ways, and they're collectibles. But when you throw in trash fillers from 3 years ago, that even 3 years ago pulling them, you were disappointed. What do you expect? What do you really expect? Like, I can't believe Ishin was in that banner and Yumichika. Like, characters from when I played were trash, and they're still putting them in filler banners. Throw those into the premium pool and keep them there. We don't want them back. We don't want them back. And if you're gonna do it, at least make the banner units higher rates than the filler units, because keeping them all the same rates is pretty scummy. Every gadget game I know has the banner characters at a higher rate than the regular pulls. Look at another game, for example, that's killing it, 7 Deadly Sins Grand Cross. Even though they have lower rates than Klab, 3% chance. Multis are cheaper, buying gems are cheaper. It's 11 pulls per multi instead of 10. And dupes are super key in that game because dupes allow you to buy new characters, which in Bleach Brave Souls, they allow you to, yes, upgrade a character's abilities, which is good, but once you're 5 out of 5, they're useless. They're useless in my opinion. They do absolutely nothing for you after that. You can't exchange them. They should have an exchange shop for dupe 5 stars. That would make this game amazing, because if I pulled 5 Ishins and I'm able to trade those 5 Ishins in a few months for the Byakuya that I didn't pull, I wouldn't be complaining that I got 5 Ishins, because at least he has a use. But at this point, once a character is 5 out of 5, they're useless. They have no benefit and there's no reward to keep summoning. Another way to compare it is in Dokkan. Dokkan gives you a reward back for summoning. They give you coins. And yes, it is super whaley because you need 50 multis to be able to buy one of the top tier units, but at least you're gonna get one of the top tier units eventually with time. Same with 7 Deadly Sins, like I said, guys. They have a way where if you get 5 dead multis with no SSRs, they give you a guaranteed SSR multi. Why doesn't Bleach do that when you have 5 dead multis in a row? Why can't I feel guaranteed? Why is only step 6 a guaranteed 5-star? And it's probably going to be a bad character. Why is only one step once guaranteed? Klab, let me show a picture on screen now of how the old step up sums used to be. To all my OG players out there, back in the day, first year anniversary with the release, right before the release of 6 stars, when they released Toshiro, Jushiro, and Shunsui as a banner. The first step ups banner of its kind. As you guys saw, the first multi was free. The second step was 50 orbs, then 100, then 150, then 200, and 250. I believe in that order. And the 250, boys, was a 15% chance at a SSR. I'm sorry, at a 5-star. Too much other games. It was 15% chance, and step 5 or 4 was 10% chance. And the cool thing about that was it reset every single day. So no matter what, you were able to do a multi for 50 orbs every day. So even if you don't want to go to step 5, which was way more rewarding because it was 250 orbs for a 15% chance. We've never seen rates like that since that banner. 15% chance, which it should be now if they're going to throw in a filler pool mixed in with the premium pool mixed in with our gacha pool. It should be at least 10%, if not more. If you're going to throw in at least 200 characters in a pool for us to pull from, it should be 10% chance, if not more. But they don't do that, and they don't reset the next day. So you're stuck at that 250 orbs until the banner is gone, which is so unrewarding and just so greedy and selfish of Klab. And this is why their game hasn't taken off the way it should have, like other gacha games. Is because whoever is their marketing communication team does not care about the community and does not watch anybody's content. It's so, they have the Klab live stream every week where you think they take feedback, but sometimes they do, but it's very rarely that Klab will listen to community feedback. It took them 5 years to change the summoning animation. Can we have better rates?
No.
Can I get better PvP?
No.
Can I have better summoning animations?
No.
Can't you say anything else but no?
Try asking again.
Can I have a better filler pool?
No.
And all they did was add 2 extra butterflies and a potential fake out that is super loud and screeches in your ear. They could have taken 2 years to revamp summoning completely, making it a type of pull down fighting style animation and keeping singles as the butterfly. That's what I like about the butterfly. It's fast and simple for singles, but for multis you want something exciting, something that gets you hyped. When you just see this little butterfly come across, I'm sorry, it's not that hype. When you see like Ichigo fighting Aizen, they clash, and then Ichigo wins and just does a Mugetsu and transforms, and you're getting a 5-star, you're like, oh my god, boys, I am hyped. Even if you get disappointed, the animation itself is the start of the hype, whereas Bleach is just like a butterfly, a 5-star light, which is still hype, but nowhere near what other games do. So Bleach has the best gameplay, some of the best art, some of the worst communication with their community and their player base, and lack of just self-improvement. They just want to go steady. As long as they're getting their paycheck, they don't care, whereas other games want to constantly improve. And that's why Bleach Brave Souls is not taking off, and why it's still the same, and why now a lot of people are actually coming together to complain about this. And like I said, I haven't played in a while, and I understand where your frustration comes from as somebody who played for 3 years since the beginning of BBS, who I'm not going to say pioneered because I don't want to sound like a selfish, cocky piece of poo, but we did start a trend for YouTube. I was like one of the only people at the time, me, Tom Berry, and a few others that were doing BBS content. You know, we kind of started it and pioneered the BBS content, and now there's a lot of amazing creators, and I love you all, and I'm grateful to have you all in the community because you make the community grow. But at some point, it becomes Klab's responsibility to help us. They have no community program. Like 7 Deadly Sins has a community program where they partner community members that make content and give them exclusive content, exclusive stuff to promote. Bleach doesn't do that. Why? You have such a strong fan base. We want to help you guys grow. We want to grow with you, but you guys choose to neglect us. You choose to leave us to the side, push us to the side, and then you enforce stuff like TapJoy. And don't even get me started about the price of orbs and payments and the stupid new premium pass that is a 5-star ticket every 3 months. Like, Klab, you're greedy, you're money hungry, you're selfish. At this rate, this game won't last that much longer. I love Bleach Brave Souls. As you see, I want to come back to it. I want it to be exciting. I want to blow up. I want this game to blow up, and I want to blow up with this game because you guys want to see it, and so do I. But unfortunately, Klab doesn't.
黒崎一君の今までの戦いは全て私の手の上だ。
Bleach Brave Souls is based around 3 topics: PvE, co-op, and PvP, boys. Co-op being their #1 most successful thing. Because the co-op part of BBS is probably what's keeping the game alive and what's keeping the community together. Co-op is a really fun thing, as toxic as it can get with the whole potion drop bonanza. Co-op is the best thing about Bleach Brave Souls. PvP is the worst. It is the most boring, poorly structured excuse for a PvP. Getting sick talking about it. Excuse for a PvP I've ever seen in any gacha game. It is horrible. It has a horrible mechanic, and it is just boring and unfun. Only way to win is to be a pay-to-win whale, maxed out, with full transcendencies and the best units. It is not fun at all. There's no skill to it. It is just, I explained it to Tiger. It's like playing Beyblade with your friends back in the day, letting it rip in that little Beyblade battle arena and just hoping that yours is the last one spinning. It's all luck. It's all RNG. Of course, you can influence that by having maxed out characters and maxed out roles, but where's the fun in that? There's no skill involved to it. And now with the release of Jugram, to all you PvP players out there, to all you poor bastards, it is getting so much worse because he is absolutely busted for PvP. They made him the most pay to win unit in the game. All these whales are going to go 5 out of 5 for him, max transcendencies, max DR, max items, and PvP is going to be Jugram Central. It's literally Bleach, or it's Jugram Brave Souls now, because he runs that game in that department for PvP. PvE, he's going to be amazing as well. Auto farming is probably going to be awesome as well. But when it comes to PvE, he absolutely breaks the game, and without him, you cannot compete in the meta. He is a god tier. He's going to 1v3 teams that don't have him on the team. Poise, debilitated. Okay, Poise, Flurry, weaken on all attacks, barrier piercing, immune for 10 seconds of the battle, and counters 25% of damage per hit he takes. How do they think that was a good idea? Without a counter, and he is a squad 0 killer. So like squad 0 members, I'm pretty sure are one of the most OP units in raid battles right now, besides Askin, of course. And he just completely shits on them. There's no counter to him, and he breaks the game. And they're okay with that because they couldn't care less. And I know that there's a Brave Battles revamp coming out, but if it's anything like their summoning revamp, it's still going to be pretty shitty, boys. Until it's player-based, live, and you get to control what your characters do, I see no fun in PvP and zero potential for it. I mean, I'm going to give them the benefit of the doubt and hope that the revamp is going to be good. But at this stage, 5 years down the line, I have little to no hope for them. Little to no hope. That being said, guys, if you enjoyed this video, smash that thumbs up. This is all my opinion. You could disagree. Feel free to let me know why you disagree in the comments down below. Feel free to let me know what you think about this game and the state of it in the comments down below. Subscribe for more Bleach Brave Souls content. Even though with everything I said, I am still excited for round 2, and I'm going to be summoning a Ray vs. Ray. So leave a like for that. And new content coming soon. Cool ideas in the works. But, you know, I just want the best for this community, boys. I love you guys. I love that we bond over this game. Unfortunately, it has to be Bleach Brave Souls. I wish it was something more popular where they cared about their player base. But this is the game that chose me, and this is the game that you guys chose for me. So I want to make it the best game ever, and I want it to do well because I do love Bleach. I do love this game, and I just wish the Klab like really understood how much we contribute to their success. But I don't think they do. I really don't think they do. So thank you guys. I hope Klab sees this. I know they won't. Of course they don't. They don't watch people's content. But I don't know. I feel like if the community riles up, if Reddit riles up, and we all just come together as one, maybe, just maybe, we can make this game a little better. Thank you guys.